Hi, everybody. Wait, this looks way out of proportion. Hold on. Again. There it is. I don't know how it got moved, but like everything got reset apparently. Okay, that's better. I don't know what's going on with that. Go figure. Okay. So there's that. Then I need two things here, and I'm ready. Sorry. I'm less sporadic than normal today, but I'm still a little sporadic. Okay, okay. I do not need to hear myself times two. Yeah. Okay. So there is actually a little bit of a plan because I need it plan. Um, we have hold on. I got a notification for something I need to take a look at. Times a few, apparently. Okay, cool. That makes me feel better. I went by our guild hall earlier today, and there was a station missing, and the armory station was missing, and some other stuff. And I was like, I know some were missing the other day, but what's going on? I got an answer. And I got a lot of gold. All the gold. Give me all your gold. I need the gold. Who's moving stuff around in... Okay. You're up to something. I just don't know what yet. Hmm. Yeah, I'm aware of that too. That I cannot do anything about. Okay, anyway. So, I finished scribing the other day. You guys are here for that. And then, this morning, while doing a mini dungeon core thing, in essence, it's a teach she how to tank mini core. In one of the coffers I got from turning in pledges, I got the taunt script for scribing that I needed. I had everything else except for taunt. Well, I didn't have maim, but you can pick that up in the rift for free. It's not that difficult. So I was able to go pick that up off of a bookshelf and go, yay, I have maim. But the taunt I got this morning, so I was able to go ahead and get that done on my tank. But the person basically mentoring me on that side of things, and everybody else in the mini core recommended that I do the Sijic quest line because of some of the skills that I would unlock and be able to utilize and use. So I'm going to start that now. You have to actually start, from what I understand, the Somerset quest line. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've done it. I think I did the entire Somerset quest line on my main character before Artaeum. And so then by the time I went to Artaeum, I didn't have to do the first, like, 2 small pieces. So I'm doing this the way people do when they haven't, because this character has not done Artaeum yet and won't be doing, or hasn't done Somerset yet and won't be doing Somerset until we get there. I go through Cadwell's silver and gold first, and I am on silver. I'm just not done yet. I've gotten distracted trying to get stuff together for builds and everything else. So, a lot of the guild quest lines have become more of a priority. But I am getting back to some of that questing too. But needless to say, we're gonna do some of the Sijic order. We're gonna at least get it started as much as can. And see where we go from there. There's no guarantee we'll be doing it long, because anybody who's been here before has met me and knows I go squirrel real easy. So, with that being said, I need to hit enter like 1 or 2 more times on this over here, because as usual, I am doing multiple things at once. And then we will jump right in, because the guy here wanting to talk to us is the quest starter that we need. There is a way to get the quest from Roz, but alas, I'm not going to go searching just so I can flirt with Roz. It's just not the same. He knows where I am. He can come find me. You know? I've got to be mysterious. And all that stuff. At least I gotta try. Anyway. Can't blame me, can you? Let's see. That's annoying. There you go. Decisions. Decisions. I mean, there's no point. I'm just getting low on funds. I already get money sent to me, I just haven't transferred it over yet. before I do that, I'm going to transfer over gold. Which means I have to receive said gold. I'm going to take that. And to go again. Right, he actually said thank you on another platform, so I'm not being rude and not replying to Kieran. 1, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, my character is rich. For like 2 minutes, right? Okay. I love when people reach out because they've seen one of the ads and they're like, that is the funniest thing I've ever read. Or some variation or comment in that direction. It always surprises me. Because it's never the ads that I'm like, oh, this is totally going to be a thing. So it's always fun to see what strikes people as like, I like that. Or, wow. We have some really good ones. I quite enjoy reading them from time to time. And try not to too often. There's a lot of other things that I need to get done. So I listed some rubidite ore, or rubidite ingot, earlier today. And I've already sold some. Very, very, very excited about that. These are some I bought. And that keeps popping up. I don't know.
First, the Queen issues a decree that changes the status of Somerset from an isolated paradise into a tourist attraction. Now monsters, sea creatures, I've never seen anything like them. Well, I say let the cat fight them. Better him than me.
Monsters, cat. Slow down and tell me what happened.
Suddenly the ground opened, spewing water and strange creatures. They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razumdar. He could probably use some help if you're so inclined.
Sounds like Roz. Yeah, Yeah, I get to see the cute nap. I'll go talk to him. Boy. At least it's not Jakarn, okay? I mean, Roz is amazing and I am so a fan. Jakarn is just freaking annoying. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Roz?
My friend,
What you doing?
Raz is happy to see you, but surprised you didn't help me with these creatures. Not that Raz needed any help. You must tell me what brought you to Somerset after you agreed to assist Raz with his usual cloak and dagger business.
Probably don't have any choice, so, okay. Hello. And as usual,
Ominous.
you can't hear Discord.
No more than
yeah.
usual, my friend. But there's work for the Queen's Eye, and this one could use an extra blade if you're willing. Queen Irene issued
How
a
are you
decree
doing
to
today?
open the borders of Somerset and allow outsiders to have access to the island.
That doesn't sound too terrible.
That's what Raz said, but rumors reached the Queen. So this one made the journey and was immediately attacked by strange creatures. Raz doesn't think the two are related, but if you could ask some questions, check on the newcomers, that
Yeah.
would help.
Well.
While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
Are you cheating on me, Roz? You bad kitty. What were those strange creatures I saw you fighting?
Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid this stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers.
Anyone in specific you want me to talk to regarding the Queen?
As a matter of fact, Raz made a list. Old Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranuel, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
Those are three very different walks of life. So that makes sense. Covering all the bases. Yeah.
Old Newell complained about it. No. Raz doesn't want to prejudice your investigation. You will find out when you talk to her. The artist likes to gather shells along the eastern coast. She uses them to make paints and dyes.
Okay. Let's go talk to some people. Excuse me.
Find your own patch of beach. Not that you'd understand the concept, but the path to Alaxon requires dedication and complete concentration. I must find the perfect shells, or my pigments will be substandard. And do you know what that will do to my art? Exactly.
Okay. I don't know. Let's see. What's the path?
An ultimate concept practiced widely here in Somerset. Alaxon is the state of perfection that every high elf strives for. The path to Alaxon represents the approach we take to achieve that state. Now, why have you interrupted my work?
Never heard of it. I heard you made complaints to Intramarine. I'd like to hear about them.
I believe in caution as much as the next high elf, but sometimes the rules get in the way of common sense. My apprentice lived here for more than a year. Good help is so hard to find, especially among the newcomers. And she was adept at making dyes.
What happened?
They took her away. Said they had to scrutinize her qualifications, test her knowledge of culture and etiquette. But I haven't seen her since. My work suffers, so of course I complained to the monks. Now I have to gather my own shells.
Did the monks offer any explanation as to where she may be? Or when she'll return?
They told me I could fill out some forms and appeal to the kin lady. But who has time for such bureaucracy? And for a wood elf? I've said too much. I have work to do, and all this aggravation has diverted my path to Alaxon.
Sure. You have fun with that crazy lady.
Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
I can't help you with the vigilance. You seem a little wound too tight. Kind of thing. And then I can do 40 on that one. Whee! I walk fast.
So, you're the one that saved the queen, eh? You don't look that special.
Just because you think I don't look special doesn't mean I'm not special. Huh? Yes. Really? Okay. I said really, I was just surprised.
My blood pressure is back in the 140s. I thought it was going to do a 155 reading, but it went 145 to 149 and then down to 144. Yes, I called MUSC because I don't want to have a repeat of last.
Sorry. Okay. Where was it? There it was.
To arms, Tabit! A sturdy find indeed.
Barah, Caravel. How can a humble merchant help so exalted a personage on this fine and fine day?
I was wondering how your name ended up in a divine a prosecution's observation log. Blah, 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 blah. Apparently I can't talk today.
The Divine? Did a justiciar send you to harass me? I've lived in Somerset my whole life, and I did nothing wrong. You high elves, you say we're welcome, and then you treat us like criminals. Is there any wonder I had to speak out?
What did you say?
After I filled out all the proper forms and arranged to bring my cousin here, the ship arrived and they carted all the newcomers away. For questioning, they said. I complained to the kin lady, but what has it profited me? Nothing!
You're not a high elf? Have you lived in Somerset very long?
Oh, my family has been here for generations and generations. Before the Queen's decree, outsiders might have been rare, but we were not unheard of. Our business has grown and gets better every day. That's why I sent for my cousin. We need the help.
Ah. Do you like living in Somerset?
Somerset is a rare and beautiful jewel in the Abetian Sea. I love it here. The High Elves treat us like children, but they have never been hostile. The Queen's decree has stirred the waters, though. I fear it will get worse before it gets better.
I forgot to look at one thing earlier.
This is unheard of. Why have you closed the monastery?
Good people, I hear
You're
your
lucky he'll talk to
concerns.
you. He wouldn't speak
The
to
workers
me.
I hired, they were aboard the ship from Rivenspire.
Such anger. Raz never expected to hear such words from the Queen's loyal subjects.
I know, Panman
The
is mean to
sentiment
me.
isn't universal, but enough feel this way for Raz to be concerned.
Ignoring.
Did you learn anything interesting from the people I sent you to talk to?
Right. Lock up the newcomers.
Send the newcomers back where they came from. We don't want them here.
$21 million. Clears, logs, and parses. I believe that. Yeah, in combat metrics, you just need the info page, a screenshot of that, and an info page and a screenshot of the damage page that shows that it was 21 million and a trial atronach and what your parse number was. Yeah.
Sequestered, Just a different word for imprisoned, yes. Ranul's cousin just arrived, but Old Newell's assistant has lived on Somerset since long before the Queen ever issued her decree. What about the lizard? What did Solza have to say? Why would the Aldar gather up newcomers and non-High Elf residents alike and send them to the monastery? Does the King Lady condone this behavior? Raz's head itches, and not in a good way. Our course is clear, Five Claw. We must go to the monastery. Raz admires your enthusiasm, but this one needs you to enter the monastery on your own. Raz has other fish.
Of course you do, Raz. First you accidentally admit you're cheating on me. Now you don't even want to go to a monastery with me. Are you worried I'm going to try to talk you into something or something? I don't know what's going on with this.
Oh, you startled me.
Oh, there's a maze down there. A maze! It's a maze.
You there! I have a... Damn it, why won't this work?
Did you see a golden knight?
I have no idea what that was, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Sentry! Raz owes you for that game of cards and has come to pay.
Well, I don't recall any...
At least he's cheating on me with a guy. Guess that makes me feel a little better. Anywho. Apparently I'm not cool enough for Rod anymore. What's up with that? Well, I gotta give him a hard time, it's fun. If you have met me, you will completely understand.
No, not now, please. Your spiritual well-being can wait until after my nap. You'll have to ask one of the monks that the new Aldork brought with him. They deal with all the newcomer testing and evaluations. I'm just a simple monk trying to catch up on my sleep. That was a hint, by the way. Aldork Tilkala arrived right after the Queen issued her decree. He came highly recommended by King Lady Avanice, or so I heard. It's not unusual for monks to form attachments and move together, but there's something strange about that bunch. The Aldork and his monks keep to themselves. They've taken the Undercroft for their own purposes and ordered the rest of us to avoid the ancient vaults beneath the monastery. Now, please, let me get back to my... No, not... You'll have to ask one of the monks again with the questions about the newcomers. Why does a newly arrived high elf care about the complexities of Somerset bureaucracy? Still, if I had to guess, I'd say they were taking into the Undercroft for registration and processing. Now go away. The monastery should be a place of peace and meditation. The Aldork has closed us down until further notice. That means if any of the monks spot you, they'll raise the alarm. Me? I never saw you.
I don't care. They can raise an alarm.
I hate trespassers.
Who said that? Oh, it's upstairs. I was like, I'm confused as all freaking get out right now. What is happening? And then I got it.
You've got to the count of 3 to leave. 1.
You really think I care? That's interesting.
Unusual knick-knack for an Aldork's office, wouldn't you agree? I noticed you skulking around while I was engaged in some skulking of my own. I suppose we both came to the monastery with a similar purpose in mind. The sequestered newcomers. I came to find out what happened to a friend. I assume that's what brought you here as well? A house of worship shouldn't be used as an internment camp, and it shouldn't be locked to the public either.
I saw a pearl like that. There's a strange creature nearby.
Interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. I find it intriguing and a bit disturbing. But we aren't here to discuss curios. Strange creatures notwithstanding, we need to find out what's happening with the missing newcomers.
1 second. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hmm. 1, 3, 4, 6, 10. Still. Remind me. I did not mean to do that. There might be a vet trial opening up here in a minute that I'm going to want to hop on. Might be. If I time it right. If I time it right. That's gonna be the key. Yeah, I'm gonna be that word person, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It normally is okay. With me. Well, people who know me enough to know that. Why do you keep doing that? It's like, don't, please. Jesus Christ. Well, the smallest one in it said not. Anything else? Thank you. Oh, okay, they started like 30 minutes ago. So no, it's not gonna show up now. I didn't get a message. That sucks. Okay. I'm good. Sorry.
I noticed the sequestered newcomers. I came to find out what happened to a friend. Interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. I find it intriguing and a bit disturbing. But we aren't here to discuss curios, strange creatures notwithstanding. We need to find out what's happening with the missing newcomers.
Excuse me.
The sentry doesn't appear to have stopped you, so I could ask you the same question. Let's just agree that we both have our methods. Curious, but I feel that there's more going on in Shimmerine than the usual politics and community relations. That's the question, my cautious friend. We have a newly appointed Aldarch and a disgruntled kin lady, both opposed to the Queen's decree. What's their connection to the missing newcomers? I was about to explore the Undercroft. Care to join me? A curious pearl. I wonder where the Ordark acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the Undercroft, and we can see what's going on with the newcomers.
Sorry, my grandmother. The one who raised me. I don't hear from the other one much. It's a whole choice thing on that side of the family. Anywho. Give me a second. Where do not. I don't know, I'm in that button. I was nice, don't worry. It's just something you can't put in guild chat. That's all I'm saying. I'm doing what I can. Just saying. I cannot work miracles. I can start them, but I gotta have help. Okay, anywho. Oh. Okay. Anywho. Somebody else posted right after I did. We were all thinking the same thing. Yay. I gotta give. Anyway, I gotta give one of our raid leads a little bit of a hard time. They're also staff. And last week I ended up in a pug group with them by accident. So that's the group that I thought I was gonna end up with. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for the time, but I thought it was 6. And I saw I'm on at 5:30. And I was like, anywho, not worried about it.
You
I don't
helped
actually
our
qualify.
field stop Moloch? If only I could walk in her shadow.
Give him a little bit of a hard time because it's fun. Anyway, where am I going?
I should be seeing your back walking out of here by now.
Nope, not leaving. You can't make me do it.
Something's wrong down here. I sense magic. Vile magic.
Oh,
Cages?
Yeah, okay.
These people did nothing to deserve such treatment. There's someone alive over there. See if you can help her.
Thank the Divines! You aren't one of the monks. Please, let me out of here. It's a nightmare. We came to Somerset to seek new opportunities. We barely stepped off the ship when they marched us to the monastery. Instead of questioning us or the usual high elf bureaucracy, they locked us in these cages.
Apparently a few of you here. Where are the rest?
The monks gathered them a few moments ago and took them through the door on the far side of the chamber. Please, let me out of here before they take me away like the others.
Of course.
Is that a scoffin?
You have a questioning look about it.
Oh, thank you for setting me free.
A Daedra? Here? And that's a scoffin, if I remember my Daedra. An excellent question, and one I hope to find the answer to. From the evidence before us, it appears this Nord killed the scoffin before he succumbed to his own wounds. Good for him. I found this key on the creature's belt, so we can open that door.
Let's do it.
Then I suggest we pick up the pace. We need to determine what's actually happening down here, and who's behind all this. Without Al... I'll explain everything later. For now, we need to hurry.
Normally the... I'll explain later, come on!
More newcomers? Unfortunately, the magic only affects those who have been prepared. But never fear, your turn will come.
I'll deal with the pearl. You hold off these creatures. The pearl's magic attracts these creatures. Hold them off while I complete my spell. Come on, let's talk outside. Those poor people. This wasn't just about newcomers and opposing the Queen's decree. That was Daedric magic back there. I just wish we had arrived a few moments earlier. I promised to explain what I know. I suppose that now's as good a time as any. I'm a member of the Psijic Order. Our Right Master sent me to investigate a warning we received about a plot involving Somerset. My inquiries led me here. The Psijic Order is an ancient magical monastic society. We served as advisors to the rulers of Tamriel, but that was before we removed our island home from the world. Now this threat has drawn us back. But why are you involved in all this?
I'm working with Rosendar.
An eye of the Queen? Interesting. I diffused the Daedric magic and transported the pearl to Artaeum, the Psijic island, for safekeeping and study, so we can learn more about it. But we can discuss this further once we get out of here.
Okay. Let's go. I did not do anything in that room. I know better. Okay. I don't even know why I didn't. I know better. I loot all the things. That's how I make a lot of extra money. There go. I need to go. I was in a voice chat with somebody and we were talking about having, they only had 1 million on one of their characters, and it's like, oh, that's a dream. I can't even imagine. Having $1 million on any of my characters would be amazing. There's just so much stuff I need to buy that I never end up having that much money left over. Yeah. Okay. What sold the thing? Did I get the bookshelves? Oh, you can't get those bookshelves. Well, okay. Let the other person kill everything. We're just gonna loot. Loot and loot and loot. And loot and loot and loot and loot. What is happening right now? Somebody bought all my stuff. Oh, crap! Which guild store was it? I got the star. I hatched. I did not expect that. Damn. That price is taking up space in my unlimited crap bag. Might as well have some fun with it. And all along. Let's just take off. It'll be easier. Oh, that was all the publicly selling. Ooh. I bet they got all that other stuff. I have more stuff. I'm gonna price it higher though. I literally just priced that at whatever somebody else had in there because I didn't want to underprice them and I didn't want to overprice them. I like going and looting and gathering all this stuff. Like this, the looting is fun for me because I never know what I'm gonna get. See, I keep my chat window covered because of guild stuff, but then you can't see what I get from all the things that I'm looting. I have 4 different kinds of lockpicks that I just got. Some ash, which I can sell for money, and a pristine water to add to my unlimited crap bag. And I have a lot of water that I can sell. People don't like collecting it, so it's probably worth it. I've never actually put anything down for sale. The whole thing that I'm going to try. Plan. Consideration. I do need the money. By that, I do need the money. I decon everything that is not of value more than 1 gold. That's one of my rolls. And the other one is if it has a trait on it, I decon it. Because I need the trait material enough, because I don't have enough of those to be like, oh, I'm set for forever. With 28 characters on one account and multiple other accounts, I need as much crafting. Basic necessities. Like the rubidite ingot. Be gone. And not that difficult to have and acquire and get and build. You just stood here and watched me kill your friends and you didn't have. They will be happy to know you are dead too. I mean, if I were your friend and you just let somebody slaughter me in front of you, you did nothing, I would be happy when they killed you. Just being honest. Because at that point, you were my friend. Otherwise, you would not kill me. I feel like I should clarify, because not everybody's gonna make that connection.
Living on Alteum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity. Let the Eye of the Queen know what we discovered, and I'll catch up with you later.
I keep forgetting. This is a button that I got sitting over there. I really did want to get a trial in tonight. Oh, I didn't. Oh. Ours is filling up very quickly. Okay. I was clicking on my deconner and I did not have clicked on something random. This is how it goes. Traits. That I keep in self for gold. That sells for gold. These, if I did not make it, it sells. Or it decons. Any of the mats. These I made. Wait, did I make that one? No, I didn't. Those are the ones that I picked up. Okay. And then the power of add-ons. Ta-da! Auto sold 7 times. There isn't going to be much on the list that is going to sell past that. I auto sell pretty frequently because I know.
Who might we aid today?
I know a lot of stew. Okay. Now, if there is a bank close by, I could go deposit stuff, but we're gonna be full real quick. Oh, it's not the button I wanted. It's that button that I wanted. Let's see. Tempted to withdraw some of the stuff I have for sale in one of my other banks. Move it over to the trading and up the price. Let me go to bank, if there's a bank. Pack merchant, armor. There isn't one here. Sad face.
I sell.
Buying, selling, trading.
Doing that also repairs my gear and ensures that it is what I need. I have what I need. Wow. cannot talk and walk at the same time apparently. In game. It repairs my gear and it also ensures that I have paraquat kits and everything else. Because I have it set up to work in a specific way. And so it auto uses those and I don't have to track it.
Ah, this one's new partner returns. What interesting scandal did you uncover in the monastery? Tell Raz every juicy detail.
I'm gonna eat my chips real quick while we talk.
That isn't the kind of scandal Raz was hoping for. Murder, Daedric rituals, and traitorous behavior have a way of ruining an otherwise perfect day. We need to learn the extent of the Kin Lady's involvement. And by we, Raz means you.
Me? Why do you always just assume I'm gonna do everything?
Accuse? Not exactly. Raz wants you to talk to her. See what she knows about the Oldar. The Kin Lady is meeting with local leaders. Attend that meeting and learn the truth. This invitation and set of elegant clothes will get you through the door. A Sijik? Raz has heard rumors, but there are always rumors about the Sijiks. For an island of sages who disappeared more than 300 years ago, they certainly seem to get around. Did this Sijik mage say what the Order was investigating? There was a life-sucking pearl. You should probably have led with that bit of information. Well, we can worry about the Sijik mage and figure out where these pearls came from later. For now, go see what the Kin Lady has to say.
There you go. On that. I'm gonna call it a stop for the day. For these on my part. And then where to go?
Kin Lady Avenice and Raz do not get along. You see, there was a horse, a platter of pudding tarts, and... No. This one won't bore you with the sordid details. Besides, everyone behaves well when they see Raz. You will learn more than I would.
I don't know if that's true. You seem to think I always learn a lot of things. Yeah, we don't need all of it, we just need that. Ah! No. Was not intentional. Shit. Hopefully nobody noticed that.
Mistress.
Hmm?
Is your camera on?
Yes.
Okay, where's her food? Because I don't know where it is.
Buying, selling,
Unless you're
trading.
feeding her.
If you could, I would appreciate it.
The more I drink, the funnier I get, right?
Sorry. I love you. Okay, okay. I don't know why I say that, but okay, whatever. Oh, I got a burnt chip.
More drink over here.
I've got what you need.
That did not taste good. Don't recommend. I didn't think it'd be that bad, but it's a whole burnt flavor. Like, no. Quit.
We should drink to something.
Some people are hilarious.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
I don't feel so well.
Come, have a drink with me.
I've got what you need.
More drink over here.
Buying, selling, trading. I've got what you need.
I like this group of bugs already. So basically the conversation started, oh, we had 2 drinks and now we have none. It's listed. No, it's not. It's there. So we're getting 4 takes? So, of course, somebody made a smart comment about, so 4 takes? Wait, somebody else up to 6, and then 7, because 7's a lucky number here in the States. And now somebody's just offered to be, and of course I asked, you know, are we just claiming one specifically and we're stuck with them, or are we switching pairs every pull? And somebody said, I can solo take. Somebody else went, so somebody offered to take solo for Vet K. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I've never seen it done. Needless to say. We lost a person. Because we're having this insanity of a conversation. Of course, somebody said, no, we agreed upon 6. we're committing to the bit. That's why I'll take a hero. Okay. Or somebody lacking the capability, or there's somebody lacking the capacity to understand social cues. I'll be your hero, baby. Dude, are you switching? Or someone who has... Who keeps dying?
Come, have a drink with me.
Buying, selling,
True.
trading.
This person, somebody asked, or somebody said, I'll be your hero, baby. And nothing I can come up with in my brain is not going to sound inappropriate. Oh. If these were, like, guild people, and they understood my sense of humor, they would know how difficult it is to not open my mouth. So you're a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 1 kind of person?
I've got what you need.
Okay. What? In the world. There.
We should drink to something.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
The more I drink, the funnier I get, right?
So I settled on, because he said, you know, I'll be your hero, but, so, and he was not talking to me. I was like, what kind of hero? The answer was one that takes away your brain. I'm sorry, it's too good. Please tell me he's one of the healers. That would be even better. Nope. I don't think he is. That would be hilarious, though.
I've got what you need.
Really? They're obviously, like...
I don't feel so well.
Really? But you're not a healer. Interesting.
Buying, selling, trading.
Nope.
Hey, how did this get empty?
I have the best conversations with pugs. It's amazing. You never know what you're getting, and you never know who you're talking to. But that's like 90% of the fun. It's just a few of us, but we're going apparently. No, we have 2 tanks.
Have you come here to die like the rest?
Blood really does run colder in the north.
New blood.
It fired way late. That was hilarious. No. Man.
Why fight when you could join us?
I almost feel bad killing someone so puny. Move to flank!
about to be happening to me. No.
Keep going. We'll hold the line here.
Move to place.
This feels way easier. Either A, it's a decent group, or B,
To the side!
one tank down. Storm Cloud is gonna be a lot easier to res. Oh, jeez. I have not heard. Okay.
You bore me, land fish. Yondir comes to feed with your blood. Happy, time to do war. Raven Oath, heed Yondir's words. Part the way! Break the stone! Yahoo! Rock!
It's Grizzly! I didn't really do it. You have to worry about it on me. Yeah, he almost did.
against Lord Falcon after all. Forge ahead. More Thanes are mustering in the village. We'll set out again once we reinforce the gates.
Why are you waiting with me? That's weird. On your own now. Give me all the good stuff. Okay. Anything in here? Ooh, the heavy set. It's Vetkind's Aegis, and apparently both of the takes decided that we are going to do it on hard mode too. It's a pug group. I got my taunt script, finally, for Firebing. And the shield taunt, goading shield thing. I know, right? Oh, somebody was telling me there's another add-on, like, the dungeon one, but it actually generates the whole intermediate, beginner, master on the chest. I don't know if it's that one, but it's something. I was like, I like that. Ooh, have fun. Ooh. Have fun. I mean, I had someone in this group offer to take my pain away and be my hero. Yeah. Along with calling me baby, because, you know. Oh no, I was egging it on, it's fine. We were making jokes about the fact that we, didn't have a tank, and the group finder thing had come down for some reason. And so I made a comment about we need to, like, put the thing back up. And, well, no, but then they went into this whole conversation about, no, we need 4 tanks, not just 2. And then it became 6, and then somebody was like, no, 7's a lucky number, we should get 7. Well, no, I asked if we're getting 6, are we each taking one and we're stuck with whatever we get, or are we, like, switching chairs between pools? I was hoping so, but you know, then, you know, one of them offered to be my hero and take my pain away, and it was fun. Of course, somebody tried to offer to solo tank.
I will shatter those bones.
There was never a completely straight answer, but multiple people jumped in and were like, yeah, no, we'll help too. And I was like, okay. I know. It was just across the board answer, so anything's fun.
You find the wolf here. Talk about my grave.
Alright, the tank's standing on the same side as I am.
Like water on rock. Through the tent. Rock down. You stop it.
Oh, what did they miss on the boat? Oh well, we cleared it in the end. Sweet. I gotta not talk and focus on actually, you know, parsing boss. I only hit 42 that time, and I'm normally way higher than that. And I know, right? Trying to do that whole making TGC look good thing. If I'm talking and not parsing, you know, it's a problem. Okay, I got my loot. I'm standing in the corner. Aww, they just said stack here, no tent parties. They just said stack here, no tent parties. No tent parties. You know, at least I'm not the only one to got it. Especially with 12 people. I mean, that's a lot of people without a tent. Have fun.
Come closer, so I can kill you.
Y'all just leaving me behind because I don't want to get all the loot. I'll come back and get loot, honestly. Come on, gang tank. There you go. That was very impressive. And like insta-death. go grab on. Stayed where I was at that moment. I was trying. my pocket. We got some money anyway. I don't know enough about the mechs on this difficulty level to attack or to even to offer to OT it. There we go. Woo, we have another tank. Somebody mentioned it the other day that you can actually jump up on the rock there and go over, and it's like a skip. Never seen it done though. I'd be curious to see it done once. Anything else I can do? Might as well, until we got the people. I don't like slowing everybody else down because I want to look every time. Okay. It will put my weapon away, but it will not actually let me get my or my mount out, I should say. Oh, nice. 122 out of 170 for his sticker buck so far. So close to being done. It's always hard. You get to that last little bit. I'm nowhere near that. I'll pull it up. I don't even know where I am exactly, but I know I'm not even close. I'm making leaps and bounds, but I'm not even close. So this is set items total. I don't even have half. Actually, let's go back to the Alt Mary Dominion. I have a decent amount. DC, I have a decent amount. 80, I need more of. I gotta go back and actually grind what's left of those. There for a second, it looked like they disappeared, and I was like, oh crap. Did they go? And I didn't know. EP worked on. Infinite Archives, I have nothing. I prefer duo that instead of solo it. DLC zones, I am working through. Dungeons, I'm making really good progress on. For the base ones, yes, and for the DLC dungeons, not amazing, but better than it was. I mean, at one point, it was all about a damage thing, and it was a problem. So there's that. Progress is progress. For KA specifically, because vet KA will be protective gear and things of that nature. Let's pull it up. Trial KA. That's not bad. I've done KA on normal a whole bunch of times, but not on vet. I've only done it once or twice on vet. So, I am working on getting most all of the perfected stuff, which is why I was like, I would rather KA because it also has the running opportunities. I'm trying to go ahead and get my hands on the perfected set for, because I will eventually want to make a healer. Sometimes I feel like we have more trouble finding healers than we do tanks, and I would love to be able to do either and be just completely versatile in all three directions. I could be doing the Cedric thing, but I was like, no, I want to go do a trial. I did like 8 hours of them yesterday. It feels weird in the doing at least one, so. That's cool thing. The sound's gonna go away. Sorry. I want to check the score. To do that, the sound goes away. That way I don't forget to go back to the game. Otherwise I'll be like, oh, it's pulled up Spotify. It won't be. So. I gotta put in the dungeons for the day. What was it? She said I look it up. Ooh. Congrats. his group cleared VAS +1 twice tonight. That is awesome. I keep forgetting I have an ulti and I regen real quick. Terrible.
Just one more push, and we'll have this vampire by the throat.
Close to the plane. Kill sides, kill tide right there. All the different myths and options. Try to figure out what's the strategy. I wanna be where the healers are. Not using blood like me to die. Yeah, well, I don't recommend you standing on the ouch here.
Some of my soldiers.
We're no match for that blood drink. But you are. Please, save our fates.
Not sure why it's glitching like that lately, but I'm not enjoying it. I was like, why is he standing at the thing? And I was like, no, you're not. Oh, love it. Yes, indeed. Stick my head in. Because they can auto pull us, so. Grab the stuff will disappear.
that you have will belong to me.
Why my toggle? I didn't know it was time. Like my damage is crap already.
Let's explore
Didn't I die? That was moving. I'm guessing I didn't eat before. What the fuck? I'm like, I don't even know where everybody is. I've been there for a minute. Like, dude.
My banquet!
Bloody business. The giants are in retreat, and Lord Falgraven lies slain. We have you to thank.
Nah, the dead thank you also from the mead halls of Sovngarde. Perhaps one day you may drink among them.
What did you want?
Every warrior.
I had no.
I always forget to turn it in. She does it sometimes. It gets hot in here.
Yeah, just turning up 1 degree, I warmed up, and then it's like, okay, that's only 2.
Yeah.
I wish there was like a hack to
Yeah, I said that to you the other day.
No, you didn't. Or if you did, I don't remember.
I did. I was like, it's too cold. One down, but it's too hot here.
Prince said just monitor if I really get chest palpitations, racing heart, etc. Definitely call them back and everything, but definitely keep an eye on it. They're thinking once I get sleep and everything, it should be fine.
At least that.
Yeah. Last time I had a blood pressure this happened back in June.
It may be that, you know, there are certain things you're not going to be able to do. I hate to be that way, but... Well, it's not even that. It may be that being outside in the heat is going to be too much for you. I know it's not what you want to hear, but... I get that.
And the club is getting a comp room, and I remember Abby and I talking at the meeting. I was like, "Hey, remember us talking? We want to do a comp room together." She's like, "Right now I should be fine, but you can have it, so I may have it for myself." And I told her I'm willing to share with someone. It's just you need to know I may be up at 2:30 o'clock in the morning.
I get that.
Is your camera still on?
Yes. Sorry. Hold on. What time is it?
Almost 7:30.
Yeah, I was gonna finish in like 30. Because my thing's also muted. Hi, Nathan. Ow. I know. Okay. Back to the Sijic order. Now that I've at least done one vet trail this evening, gotten some gear, done all the basic things. I need to switch over my sound because even though I put the other headphones in, my head was starting to sweat and it was not comfortable. I now can't hear anything. Yay! It works. And because I did that, I need to switch over the Discord. I have to switch it over manually. It does not, for some reason, want to switch. Even if it's set to default, it just won't. Which is annoying as all get out. All get out. Anyway. I need to go actually parse too at some point this evening. I really want to get that to 80. Yay, we okay, pig. Or not, I don't care. I just need to know. What do you want from me, little Jay? What do you want? Just tell me and I will try to provide that for you. See, it's the bad thing about having the camera where it is. It's like too low. But at the same time, if I move that, then it's too high. And it's in the way of the computer. See, there's this happy medium that I cannot for the life of me find. Because I need to be able to see my screen and see the numbers. I know this is a better angle. I need like a 1-inch platform. That's all. Just like 1 inch. Oh, I have an idea. 1 second. I need to use it. Let's do slow there. Mine, and I can just order it. Nothing works. I ordered a tri-charge stand that has the watch, phone, and headphone compatibility, supposedly. The only thing that actually charges is the watch. Yeah, there's that. But I'm wondering. Yeah, if I can go with this for a second. I did that, and I did not mean to. I did not need to do it the way I did it. Let me put it that way. Okay, so this is what I can figure out. I should get this squeezed onto something, and I'm trying not to bother you guys too much. There we go. That's out where we would want it, right? That's about where we want ya. I just feel like that's really precarious right there. How's that? Is that better? Like, I can't see damage number 3 yet. That is the best we got. That's gonna bug me though. What if we come down like a tiny bit? Just a little bit. And over just a little bit. I'm sorry this is like not helpful for most people, but it's helping me. Give me a second. I wish my medic that would be amazing. Then I could just go boop. Put you just right where I want you. Actually, we can do this. And I can see over. I can still see all of my stuff. I don't know how I feel yet. Oh. Hold this over here so I can see it better. If I'm going to do it that way, though, I'm going to need to turn this on. That helps a little bit. What color? I'm going with the blue. It won't bug me. as much as some stuff would. We'll go with it. Okay. Yeah, bye. It's a little better. It's a little better. Honestly, doing that might help a little more. There we go. Okay. Anything now? So I do actually do things and look at this. So I do not want you on my other screen. I know that's what y'all are doing tonight, but I'm not doing that. Doodle. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Looks like for the moment I'm good. One phone in. Hold on. Sorry, I haven't disappeared, I promise. I am reading something guild staff stuff wise. I don't want that or that. On all of those. Even if I can't see enema in it, at least have it marked so that I can look. Always. All and always. All and always, all and always, all and always. All and always. All and always. Because for some reason it was taking some of the stuff off of my options list, and it should not have been. That should have fixed it and fixed where it's placed on the list of everything. Yeah, did. So many levels, yay! Okay.
I'll take one if you're buying.
What do you
Speak
take?
very slowly.
Okay, you sound like your hair's kite. I'm quest, but that's not screaming. This is screaming me. That's not what I want. I need
Only the finest wares here.
Where am I going now? I do 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 do. Da do do. Maybe it's around this way.
I've a warning to sound about an overgrown
Yes? And who might you be? The kin lady is currently engaged. She's holding a conference with Shimmerine's elite to discuss certain political matters. Yes, so you do. And may I say that your outfit is suitably elegant. Please, head into the garden.
We all have concerns regarding the Queen's decree. I assure you that I am working with all Dark Takala to safeguard the sanctity of Shimmerine and all of Somerset. Enjoy the food and drink. Business of the city requires my attention, but I shall rejoin you shortly.
I see the Queen's decree has even attracted some of our wayward brethren back to our shores. But make no mistake, Ultima or not, you're as much a newcomer as one of those cats or lizards.
You're not a very nice person.
You heard that somewhere, did you? I'll have to have a discussion with the Divine Prosecution about how lax our security has become. No, I jest. The kin lady and I have nothing but the best interests of Somerset and the newcomers in mind. You really are well informed about things here in Shimmerine, aren't you? For an outsider. Though your heritage might be Ultima, but you aren't a native of Somerset. You simply don't have the bearing and cultured air of a true child of the island. That's a serious accusation to toss around so casually. What did you say your name was again? I want to make sure to add it to the Divine Prosecution log. For your own protection, you understand. I suddenly remembered some business I need to deal with as well. Feel free to pester the other guests in my absence.
Hello, welcome in. Ah. Right button, wrong button. Got it. I guess I'm going upstairs.
How dare you barge into my home without so much as a by your leave? I'm sorry, Kerem, but I have no time for petitions or solicitations today. I have important work to get back to. Perhaps you can talk to my cousin. She's the Canon Reeve of our fair city. Such innocence. You really want to know why I oppose the Queen's order to allow newcomers to enter Somerset? Because I'm trying to protect both the island and the newcomers. It's in everyone's best interest that we maintain a separation.
Why that?
Aldark Tilkala came highly recommended. He has grand plans for protecting Shimmerine. Grand plans. Unfortunately, in my haste to deal with the Queen's decree, I may have made an error in judgment.
An error in judgment?
Not that it's any concern of yours, but my Chancellor has been unable to verify the Aldark's existence prior to when we met, and I recommended him for the... Lord Millenthal praised Tilkala to no end. That's preposterous! Aldark Tilkala sequesters the newcomers to ascertain their suitability for life in Somerset. Those who pass will find a place here. As for the rest, they'll be returned to wherever they came from. That's what we agreed to.
My lady, one of the monks said to deliver this message. It's from the Aldark himself.
The Coral Forest. An odd location for a meeting, but I need to hear the Aldark's explanation.
I don't think you should go to that meeting alone. Just saying. Just a saying. Strongly recommend you take a friend. Or me, in fact.
Mara, help me. Mara, help me find my son.
Nope, not doing it. I'm only here because I need the Sigil quest line.
Psst. Pretend you are adjusting your boot or admiring the architecture. As hard as it may be, look anywhere but directly at Raz. Good, good. Now, tell Raz what you learned at the King Lady's Manor. Raz thinks Avanis is as naive as she is complicit, but she's not a murderer. This new Aldark, though, has so much blood on his hands, it looks like he's wearing red gloves. From what I could discover, he didn't exist before he came to Shimmerine.
Really? That's what the Kin Lady said.
The Coral Forest? A strange meeting place. Raz thinks we should go and see what the Aldark is up to. After I take back that outfit, I might need it again later. Ah, you have a pretty admirer, my friend. The Sijic Sage, yes? Here she comes now.
I'm glad I found you. While watching the King Lady's mansion, I saw her ladyship sneak out the back and leave the city.
The King Lady is meeting the Aldark in the Coral Forest. Raz smells something, and it isn't moon sugar biscuits.
Your reputation precedes you, Eye of the Queen. I am Valserin of the Sijic Order, and I agree that the Aldark is more than a simple monk.
We should work together, yes? But let's travel separately, to avoid attracting unwanted attention. Raz will find you both at the Coral Forest.
plane meld is finally over. Does this mean we can go home now?
No. This is how I die. You will pay for that, Mr. Mudcrab.
One of Somerset's more unique environments, the Coral Forest. I used to love coming here when I was growing up. We need to find out why the Aldark asked King Lady Avanice to meet him out here. Based on what we saw in the monastery's undercroft, I'm hesitant to use magic to locate them. I suppose we'll have to find them through mundane.
know nothing of the plan, you fool. Let's be what the Prince of Bargains has in store for this pitiful world.
Your prince! I want no part of Daedra! Help!
The Aldark. We'd better hurry.
Come, Nebara. Let me show you the power beast. Jagra!
You deal with the Aldark.
John.
Razumdar apprehended the Kin Lady. They're at the west edge of the Coral Forest. What happened to Aldark Tilkalar? Did he escape? I think we can conclude that Tilkalar wasn't actually an Aldark. At least, not with his connection to the Prince of Bargain's Clavicus Vial. Strange magic and creatures worry me, however. Hopefully the pearl I sent to Artaeum can tell us more. You'd be surprised what a particular object can reveal if you know how to unlock its secrets. I need to return and tell Rightmaster Ikesis all that transpired here. If you're willing, I'd like you to come to Artaeum and confirm my story. The Rightmaster leads the Psijic Order from Kapora Tower on the island of Artaeum. This spell attunes you to a portal near Shimmerine in the ruins of the Keep of 11 Forces. It always leads to Artaeum, no matter the island's current location. One more adjustment and there! You are now attuned. Find me on Artaeum after you finish with the Eye of the Queen.
Ah, Five Claw. Queen Irene will be disappointed that the Kin Lady of Shimmerine allowed a false Aldark to murder so many newcomers. Such a scandal makes other travelers uneasy about coming here, yes? The Prince of Bargains. That could only be Clavicus Vial. What oblivion-inspired nest of vipers has Raz stumbled into? This one has a very bad feeling about all of this. Where is the Psijic Sage? Raz would like to ask her what she thinks. The Psijic Order's interest in all of this concerns Razumdar. This one has never had much love of magic, or those that practice the art. On the other hand, now Raz has his own person on the inside. An Eye of Raz, if you will, yes? Then you must go to Artaeum and discover what the Psijics have learned. When you return, you can tell Raz all about it so he can pass it along to the Queen. Yes, Raz likes this plan. In the meantime, Raz will investigate the Daedric connection.
Have you come to gloat? To kick me while I wallow in my own misery? Well, go ahead. I deserve it. I met him at Kinlord Millenthal's party in Eleanor. We had similar ideas about the Queen's decree, and I recommended that he lead the monastery. Somerset isn't a stew pot, and the various races aren't ingredients to be sprinkled in like so much spice. What a hateful accusation. Tilkala told me he was going to send them back where they came from. I had no idea he planned to kill them. I give you my word. I just wanted the newcomers to go away. And to find out he worshipped Daedra? How crude. I certainly hope not. We'll have to get the Divine Prosecution in there to gather up the monks Tilkala brought with him to Shimmerine. We can't have Daedric cultists desecrating a holy site. I suppose I need to beg for mercy from the Proxy Queen.
Hard to. Let me check something. The two that are listed are so long. I know. No. That's just sad, y'all. That's just sad. Okay. Today is the 16th. I'm gonna hop off, you guys. I've got to turn stuff in on Discord and do some basic stuff. I will probably be on at some point tomorrow, but there's no guarantee. I need to work on the quest line somewhere. So. Night.